Hey, Team Fearless. My name is Joy, and I am part of your leadership team. And maybe you're already part of Team Fearless, or maybe you're just going to get started and you're thinking about joining this great adventure. Well, girl, you are in the right place. This is exactly the video you want to watch to get you started properly. Again, my name is Joy, and I'm one of your upline leadership team. And I want you to know that we are all here for your success. And you can ask questions, and you're going to have lots of them. And we love to be here for you. You are going to notice that I am totally going to read from a script, which is so not like me. I'm like this totally off the cuff kind of girl. Like I never really read from a script, but I want to make sure that I don't miss anything. And so as I go through this, don't be surprised if you see my eyes kind of go down a little. All right. So let's get started here. I am absolutely totally committed to your success. And here at Color Street, we work hard to make it easy for you to be successful kind of right away. We offer the opportunity to start your business with very little upfront investment, right? Like your kit is $129. You guys, that's insane to be able to start a business for that amount of money. We promise to give you a proven plan for success and an ongoing help and support system. Yes, ongoing. You're not just left out in the cold. Not only from me, but also from your leadership team, your home office. Our home office is incredible. And even the person who sponsored you, if it wasn't me, they're going to be there for you too. So you just have so much support around you. We give you step-by-step training that will help you wherever you want to take your business. So wherever you want to go with this, it's a proven plan that has helped many stylists just like you get an amazing start. It helped me. It's what I've used, and it has been amazing. All you have to do is follow the steps we give you, and you'll enjoy a great income. You're going to earn prizes in your very first month. And there's so many other more benefits. How does that sound to you? Sounds pretty great to me. Okay, still reading. Let's cover the first few steps today so you can get started right away. The first step is very simple. We offer training to support you in your new business. We don't just send you a kit and wish you luck. That's not who we are. No way, girl. We do a training each week for our new stylists to cover things you'll need to know right away. It's either a conference call or a video, and the dates will be posted in our group here, but also I will send you a link to the video if you can't make the conference time. We'll talk about the Jumpstart program, which is amazing. These are special rewards that you can only earn as a new stylist and only in your first 95 days of business. And we want to make sure that you know what they are and exactly how you can earn them and how we can help you earn them. We talk about the rewards of good hostess coaching. We give you easy tips on booking parties from your parties and how to make your parties fun, fast, and easy. The next new Stylist Strong Start call will be located in our group here. We'll give you a date, but also we're going to have that video available 100% of the time if we want to just get you started right away. So you want to put those on your calendar. We also have team meetings once a month. This is where you'll meet other stylists and get ongoing training from the best stylists on our team. We do recognition, we share ideas, and we'll have a lot of fun. You guys, this is the place to come. It also will have a time where you can ask some questions too. But again, you can ask questions whenever you want. That you're going to want to make sure you put on your calendar. You're going to learn something at every training that will help you to make more money at every party. So you never want to schedule anything for those party meeting days. The next days will always be the second Thursday night of every month, okay? So that is our set meeting time, the second Thursday night of every month. If that should change after I've recorded this video, we will also post that. So be looking for any new changes or posts. But for now, the second Thursday night of every month is something you want to cross off. Make sure that you are ready to come, and it's going to be amazing. All right. Ready? Okay. Are you a little bit nervous about doing parties? That brings us up to our second proven plan for success. You'll want to hold your launch party and 4 more parties in your first full month. Let me explain why that is so important to you. Okay? This is super important to you. We've seen stylists hold 1 party a month or 1 party every couple weeks, and these stylists never get past the nervousness. It's like starting over every time they do a party. So it's you haven't gotten into the rhythm. So it's this new thing every time you're doing a party. By holding 1 or 2 parties a week for your first month, you're going to get a routine down. You'll remember the words to say. They're going to kind of fall out versus stumbling. Set up and take down if you're doing an in-home party is going to be faster. Understanding how to post things if you're doing a virtual party is going to be more intuitive. But most importantly, you'll get comfortable and more relaxed with each party just in general. Going live if you're going to do that on a virtual party, and being in front of people, it's just going to get easier and easier and easier. If you've ever watched someone who's nervous give a presentation, you probably feel nervous for them. Have you ever seen that where they're like, and you just like, you're like anxious for them? Well, we want you and your guests to feel more and more and more comfortable, because that is actually going to increase your sales. It just does. And you'll be able to book more parties because people are going to look at you and be like, heck yeah, I want to be part of that fun, right? I mean, for sure. And so we've got to get past some of that initial like newness. And that's why we really encourage this proven plan. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense to you. That is part of our proven plan for success. It's your 30-day training period. After you launch and you then decide how many you want to continue to do each week. Whether that number is 1 per month or 5 per week, it's perfect. So does that make sense? Like, this is just in your training period, and then you get to make the decision on what's going to work best for you and your family. I hope that is making a lot of sense for you. Okay. Let's spend a few minutes talking about your first parties. You'll want to book your parties from as diverse a group of people as possible. If you book your party with like your mom and your sister and your cousin and an aunt, what is going to happen is, while they may say yes to you because they're your mom, your sister, your cousin, and your aunt, you're going to have a lot of intermingling people because they probably know a lot of the same people. So what does that do to you? That means fewer bookings for your future. And so we want to help you get to that really diverse group of friends to book your first 4 parties from, because that is going to help you with your subsequent bookings. You may want to look at people like, think about your best friend, your sister, a hairdresser, a neighbor, soccer mom, a friend from church, a MOPS group person. You'll get in front of 4 different and diverse groups of people, and you're going to have higher sales and lots more parties because of that. So here's how we're going to do this. You are going to stop the video right now and go grab a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen or a crayon if you're in my world, right? But go and grab those things right now and then come back. So I'm going to keep going because look, you're on a video. You can pause it, right? Awesome. So the next thing you're going to do is we are going to make a Frank's list. So what I want you to do is think Franks. Friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, people you know through your kids, or spouse or significant other connections. So what we're going to do right now is you're going to write friend, and I want you to write 3 friends down. And go ahead and do that. And again, if you need to pause the video, you can, but I'm going to keep going. But I want you to pause the video and actually write them down. Relative. Then you're going to write 3 names of relatives down. Acquaintances. So friends and acquaintances can sometimes overlap. We definitely do different ones. But your friends and acquaintances, like acquaintances are more like, oh, I know this girl kind of, or, you know, it's not like your bestie. But sometimes they overlap and that's fine too. So acquaintances and neighbors. And you may go, I don't know my neighbors. That's okay. Just like write down sweet old couple that lives next door. That's fine. But write down your neighbors, 3 neighbors. Then you're going to write down 3 people you know through your kids. Think about sports. Think about dance. Think about church. Think about people that the Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, people that you know through your children and through their activities. If you don't have children, think maybe like a niece or a nephew. People that you know because of somebody else's kids, okay? So think, like don't just go like, I don't have kids and like cross it off. Like really think about like, are there children in your life and who do they know and how do you know somebody that they know, okay? And the final one is people that you know through a significant other or a spouse. So like think, I know somebody, I know a receptionist at my husband's work, or I know his work wife. I hate that term, but whatever. Something like that. It's like somebody that you know through your spouse or your significant other that you think they might be good. So you're going to write 3 of each of these names. So stop your video right now and go ahead and do that. Okay, welcome back. I hope you stopped that video because if you didn't and I'm saying welcome back, then it's just weird, right? So welcome back. Anyway, so you've now got those 3 names for each of the categories. So that's 18 names, right? 3 times 6 is 18. Math. I don't math. The next thing you want to do is we're going to have you do it one more time. That is right. I want you to go through and I want you to go ahead and do 3 more names in each of those categories. And again, I want you to stop the video right now. You're not going to do this later because you're just not going to remember to do it later. So do it right now. Okay. Oh, welcome back. I'm glad that you stopped your video to do that. As you can see, this is kind of my personality. I'm kind of fun and quirky, and it is what it is. The next thing I want to help you with today is what to say when you are talking to people to book your first parties, to get more yeses and great results at those first parties. Because booking the first parties with friends and family, we tend to ask them to do us a favor. Wah, wah, wah. We don't want to ask them to do us a favor. That can actually result in low attendance and a slow start because we want them invested in this event and party as well, right? And we have the most amazing stuff, so they're going to want to be invested. Instead of asking for a favor where you're more likely to have low attendance and possible cancellations, you need to focus on what's in it for them, okay? Share your excitement about your new Color Street business with your friends and family and tell them how awesome the product is. But most importantly, share with them what they'll receive for hosting a party and how much fun they'll have. When you are making your contacts, reach out to them using the platform that you usually communicate with them. For example, if you always text somebody and you suddenly send them a Facebook Messenger, that might feel cold to them. So you want to make sure that if you text them. If you call them. If you messenger them. Keep it comfortable for them. Lost my place. Hold on. I have some messages that I'm going to have written for you. They're going to be in the comments below here. And if you're receiving this video on YouTube, go ahead and get with the person that sent it with you, and she or he will be able to send you some verbiage to start asking your friends and family and relatives and all of those people. Start sending them invites or not invites. Start sending them like request to host a party for you. Hold on just one moment. And then you're going to need to go ahead and send those out. It's only going to take you about an hour to get 4 bookings. So here's my request is that you're going to do that today. You're not going to wait until next month or next week. You're going to do that today. And when you do that, go ahead and friend me on Facebook, and also tell your sponsor that you've done it. Let's get you off to an amazing start. Okay. There you go. Do you feel you have the information you need to book your first 4 parties? I hope you do. So I want to make sure you understand, like, don't worry. Some people are just going to say no. That's to be expected. Just keep contacting more people to get those 4 parties. And don't be scared of getting the word no. Some people, they just don't want to do it. And we don't want people who don't really want to do it. It's okay. And someday you might be surprised. They may turn around and end up booking a party someday. You're going to keep working on your contacts list using Frank's until you have 40 names, and then start making the contact. 1 booking out of every 10 contacts is pretty normal. As soon as you have booked parties, we'll get your kit ordered. Did you hear that? As soon as you have your parties booked, then we'll order your kit. If you've already ordered your kit, no need to stress or worry. Let's just get started right away. But we want you to be as successful as possible. So if you haven't ordered that kit, let's get the parties on the calendar first. Okay. We're going to go into one more really cool thing that's going to help you to be ultimately successful with your business long term. And that is called calendar blocking. This is going to help you stay in control of your calendar. You're going to need 3 highlighters and a calendar that you can write on. I every year buy just a simple planner like this, and in it I always look for a calendar for me that kind of looks, here I'm going to show you, like this. So I have blocks where I can write in, and then also there's some stuff here too, but these boxes are big enough where I can write in everything I need to write in. So what you're going to do is you're going to get 3 highlighters, red, blue, and green. Go ahead and grab those if you don't have them, or a pen. And if you need to change it up, that's okay. But here you need to know what each color represents. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your red highlighter, pink marker, something, and you're going to mark out all the days that are family and important things. Like maybe it's your husband's birthday or an anniversary. You have family night every Wednesday, and that's just what you do. Mark those out. Like you mark those out in the calendar. I usually take and just take my pen, and I literally just mark a thin line through it. And that to me indicates those days are a no-go for any kind of parties. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to mark the meeting, our monthly meeting, which is that second Thursday night of the month, on your calendar in blue. And instead of marking through it, what I do is I put a big heart on that. So here, we're going to go to April 2020. The second Thursday night of the month is the 9th. And so I'm going to put a big heart because that is our team rally, our team meeting. So you also can use that for any other, like if you have any other Color Street training that you want to go to, you can also mark them with that same blue as you do there. The final thing that you want to do is you want to get a green pen and you want to mark all the days that you want to party. And you're going to mark that in green. And what I do is I go ahead and we're going to go back to April, and I go ahead and I write a line on each of the days. So I oftentimes party on Thursdays, and I will write 2 lines here because I typically, oops, you can't really see that, but on the 16th, I've written 2 green lines, and I typically do 2 parties in one night, and I do most of my parties virtually. So I mark 2 there. I start 1 at 7 and 1 at 8, and so that is how I manage to do 2 parties in an evening. So you're going to go through and mark your calendar for all of the days that you want to party. I'm reading, so I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything, and I'm talking you guys through getting your business started off in a super successful way. Okay, so now that you've decided which days are your party days, you're ready to make your booking contacts. So you can, once you've asked people to book a party, then you're going to go back to them and you're going to say, okay, I can party on this date or this date, which works best for you. And you're going to write them in so that you are always in control of your calendar, which is so important, right? That makes you feel like you're authentically running a business and that other people aren't dictating when you can work. You get to choose that. I or a member of your leadership team or your sponsor are going to call you to get your names and dates of your launch party and your first 4. So either send it to them or we're going to reach out to you to make sure that those are on your calendar. So that, my friends, that we have done it. We've gotten through how to help you have a really successful launch and start to your business. And again, I want to remind you that we are here to answer all the questions that you may have. You're not in this alone, and we are excited for your business to be exactly what you want it to be. And I believe that by using our proven plans for success, you are going to rock the socks off of this. So let's get started. Go get those parties booked. Bye, everyone.